So this eye donation fortnight we have been celebrating from 25th August to 8th September every year, and this year also it was the same. So we organized various eye donation awareness programs in various schools and colleges. We held a series of lectures in different colleges and schools as well as in public places to promote awareness amongst the laymen for increasing eye donation, because youth are the messengers of the society, and we wholeheartedly believe that if the youth are educated about it, so they can spread awareness in a better way. So we also conducted various painting competitions, as you can see in all the paintings that have been put up outside. Those were done by different schools of Chandigarh, of Tri-City, as well as we arranged a essay writing competition by the children, and we are going to give them prizes for the same. And we also had a slogan writing competition which was organized in the Nursing Institute of PGI, that is the 9, and the students there also performed very well, and the slogans were written on eye donation awareness. And we also had radio talks on All India Radio as well as FM, which were given by all the faculty members. And we also had an eye donation awareness walk which was conducted in Zirakpur, from Zirakpur to Park Plaza this year, which was also a great success. It was held in association with the Lions Club Central. We also had a skit which was performed by the students of optometry of our hospital, as well as the eye bank personnel, and they performed the skit in the Sector 17 Plaza. This was organized by the Inner Wheel Club.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, and today yes, we have the awards,
closing
all those, the closing ceremony, basically, where all these kids who have participated, they will be given some. I think Dr. Jain is here. I think maybe Dr. Jain can tell us about the corneal, blindness, the magnitude and how
questions
the,
are
how
any
the
particular particular question.
I think we just give the overview of the blindness and everything, and then they'll ask questions.
So as we know, this last fortnight culminating today was just to make people aware about the corneal blindness and to donate eyes, so that this one of the big cause of blindness in India is because of corneal diseases. As such, there are the number one cause of blindness in India is cataract. Almost to the tune of 60 to 80% people are suffering from blindness because of cataract. Now, of late, the latest survey conducted by All India Institute all over India from 1915 to 2017, they have shown that 65% beyond 60 years of age, 60% blindness is because of cataract, and almost 8.2% is because of corneal diseases. And other important causes of blindness are glaucoma as well as diabetic retinopathy. They are also very important. 5 to 6% diabetic retinopathy and glaucoma, they also lead to. And other major cause of blindness is uncorrected refractive error in children. That is also one of the important cause. And recently they have shown that even the cataract surgery complications also leads to blindness. Almost 8% people are blind because of various complications of cataract surgery. So that shows us that there is a need to train most of our surgeons in the periphery in cataract surgery also. So coming main topic or main sort of focus of this fortnight was corneal blindness, and these surveys also showed that in less than 60 years of age group, almost 38% blindness. Again, first cause of blindness is still the cataract in less than 60 years of age, but the corneal blindness is almost to the tune of 38%, which is a huge chunk. And and this can be cured by doing simple corneal transplantation. Both cataract and corneal blindness is a curable blindness, and other causes like even diabetic and glaucoma blindness is a preventable blindness, because in glaucoma whatever vision is lost, it cannot be regained.
Curable,
Cataract and corneal is curable. Those are preventable. So we have to sort of manage them early, right? So in younger age group, corneal blindness is quite, ratio is quite high. So maybe 38%, yeah, in less than 59-year age group. This is the latest survey. You can refer to that. It's available online. Government of India.
And this is because of cataract, doctor, mostly you said?
And then less, no, 55% corneal, 38. Yeah. So it means we are still, all those previous years we have been saying that corneal blindness is only 5 to 6%. So there's a huge chunk, and maybe the government has to change their strategies so that more, though all type of blindness is important, but these two important causes, the cataract and corneal, they are curable. Others are, even the refractive blindness is also curable. Once you just subscribe glasses, it can be cured, but more because of socio-economic status, so many other reasons, people are not even able to afford glasses. So for curing the corneal blindness, corneal donation is the most important, the bottleneck in the scheme of things. So that's why world over, at least during this fortnight, there is a directive from Government of India that we should be making people aware of this need for the donation, so that we can cure people who are blind from this corneal disease. India was the first country to start a national blindness control program throughout the world. It started in 1976, and the aim was to, at that time the prevalence rate was around 0.6%, and the aim was to bring down it to 0.3, the prevalence rate. So we have almost achieved that target. In 2020 it is around 0.39. So, but still we need to do a lot of effort to make these people see and cure their blindness. So this is about the blindness, but they are visually impaired people also, but they are still move around. Their vision is better than 60, so they are not fall into category of blindness. So there is different categories of blindness: total blindness, visually impaired, so mild, moderate, severe, and very severe, like that. And during this fortnight, we have, as she has highlighted, we have conducted a lot of seminars, lectures in school, colleges, and had a painting competition.
डॉक्टर साहब कितना फर्क पड़ता है आपकी जो इतनी एक्टिविटीज होती हैं तो कितना एक फर्क पड़ जाता है अवेयरनेस एज कंपेयर टू लास्ट ईयर इस साल डोनेशन बढ़ा है घटा है क्या
I think generally speaking, donations बढ़ता है. हर साल we are getting more, but I think last couple of years, 2 years basically because of the COVID, so that was the time when everything went down, including the donations, including the grafting and other things. So that was a setback, because during that time we didn't get enough corneal donations, and also we didn't do enough surgeries because everything was kind of on slow mode. But otherwise it goes up. I think our statistics do have how much we have.
Yeah.
Dr. Amit actually, I can tell you how much work we have.
we'll share it with you. That's why I got it. So कोविड जो 2 साल के कोविड के रहे हैं हमारे लिए काफ़ी ख़राब रहे हैं, क्योंकि there were so many contraindications to receiving precautions had to be taken कि जो रिसीव कर रहे हैं आइज़ को as well as the screening of the donor, it was a very tedious process. It was expensive also, but still हमारे को जब भी calls आई हमने की PPE kit पहन के the eyes were obtained at that time. And now 1st March से ever since the COVID restrictions were lifted,
तो थोड़ा सा हमारे लिए काफ़ी बेटर हुआ है. Statistics have improved in this year basically. So the essentially मैसेज जो पब्लिक को जाना चाहिए वो ये है कि जो आंख का जो पुतली होती है जो वो जस्ट एक शीशे की तरह है, जैसे एक वॉच ग्लास की तरह है. सो जो कॉर्नियल ट्रांसप्लांट है दैट कैन ओनली बी डन अगर आइज़ को डेथ के बाद डोनेट किया जाए. जैसे कोई किडनी होती है, कोई लिविंग डोनर होता है, फैमिली रिलेटेड डोनर्स होते हैं, दे कैन डोनेट टू हेल्प समबडी. इसमें द रेसिपिएंट कैन ओनली बी हेल्प्ड इफ समबडी इज डोनेटिंग द कॉर्निया एट द करेक्ट टाइम आफ्टर डेथ ऑफ द फैमिली मेम्बर और द क्लोज पर्सन. इसलिए इट इज़ अ सोशल मूवमेंट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल USA में या बाकी वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज़ में इट इज़ ऑलमोस्ट प्रिज्यूम्ड दैट द पर्सन इज़ अ डोनर. सो उनके कोई शॉर्टेज नहीं है, वो वर्ल्ड को सप्लाई करते हैं, ऑल्दो उनका डेथ रेट इज़ मच लेस देन आवर्स. इंडिया में द नंबर ऑफ पीपल डाइंग एवरी डे आर सो मच दैट इवन अगर स्मॉल परसेंटेज ऑफ द आइज आर फिट फॉर डोनेशन. डेथ जब हम आइज को स्क्रीन करते हैं फॉर कॉर्नियल ट्रांसप्लांट, सो वी हैव टू स्क्रीन कि आर दीज आइज फिट. पहली चीज़ कि आर दे फिट टू बी ट्रांसप्लांटेड. इफ दे आर नॉट फिट टू बी ट्रांसप्लांटेड नॉर्मली वी डू नॉट परस्यू इट. सो वंस दैट इज स्क्रीन्ड एंड देन वी लुक फॉर एनी अदर कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशंस कि जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल कोई एड्स से डेथ हुई है या कोई वायरल कुछ डिजीजेस, दिस इज अ होल लिस्ट ऑफ कॉन्ट्री. वी रूल दैट आउट just to increase the safety of the procedures, and then after screening that eye is then transplanted to somebody else. Yes. Figures. So इस साल हमारे जो हैं since January now in PGI we have managed to harvest 300 eyes which were collected, और उनमें से रफली 240 आंखें हमने यूटिलाइज की हैं. सो यूटिलाइज मीन्स विच आर ट्रांसप्लांटेड. रेस्ट ऑफ द आइज आर यूज. जो मैंने जैसे आपको बोला क्वालिटी कंट्रोल इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन वी आर डूइंग द सर्जरीज, सो देन दे आर यूज फॉर रिसर्च पर्पसेज एंड अदर पर्पसेज. सो
60 का गैप है वो
दे आर यूज बिकॉज वर्ल्ड ओवर जो यूटिलाइजेशन रेट है दैट्स अराउंड 70%. The reason being that when we bring the eye to the eye bank, then we evaluate them on a more critical manner. तो जो उस तरीके से जब हम evaluate करते हैं तो sometimes they are not fit to be transplanted, but they are used for research purposes or for other tissue purposes. We use them. So no eyes wasted.
240 है, इसमें से ऐसे कितने कॉर्निया हैं जो 4 से 6 लोगों को हम यूज करते हैं?
4 से 6 लोगों को we use that sometimes it is very tedious to do it honestly. So इसके एग्जैक्ट फिगर्स तो नहीं है, बट हम लोग जो जैसे लेमेलर कॉर्नियल सर्जरीज हैं, जैसे डीसेक है या डीमेक है, जिसमें ओनली वन लेयर इज यूज, दिस रेस्ट वी ट्रांसप्लांट, वी स्टोर इट एंड वी कैन ट्रांसप्लांट इट फॉर अदर थेरेपेटिक पर्पसेज. इट मे नॉट बी फॉर विजुअल पर्पस, इट मे बी यूज फॉर अदर पर्पसेज. वी कैन डू दैट, बट उसके एग्जैक्ट स्टैटिस्टिक्स मेरे पास नहीं है. बट हमारी भी अब जैसे वर्ल्ड का ट्रेंड है to use just a part of the cornea. In our case also we are using a majority of the eyes. But यहाँ हमारा इंडिकेशन अलग है. जैसे इंडिया में है, इन्फेक्शन हो गया, कोई चूना गिर गया, कोई केमिकल गिर गया, उसमें फुल थिकनेस कॉर्नियल ट्रांसप्लांट इज द वे ऑफ चॉइस, एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी डू.
आई थिंक these days आजकल तो टेक्निक जो आई बैंकिंग की और
कोविड
जो सर्जरी है वो काफ़ी
कोविड कितना रहा?
During COVID, I think PGI में, I think we took a lead in the whole country because we used some tissue for restoration of the eye and saving the eye, जो which was very
डोनेशन हुआ, ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ,
हुए कम हुए, but जब आ रहे थे तो we were doing.
200 कुछ बता रहे हो.
Our figures
donations
we did manage. I mean, in the whole of 2020 to 2021, this is now 132 eyes were collected and 113 eyes were transplanted. So it is not bad. We managed to do.
So even during COVID, I think.
During COVID also, there was some period of time where it was dried up. एक आपका जो सवाल था कि जो हमारी कैंपेन है, एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, उनका क्या असर पड़ता है, उसमें इवन जो एक चंडीगढ़ की पॉपुलेशन हम मानते हैं कि कंट्री में जो एजुकेशन लेवल है उससे ज़्यादा ही होगा चंडीगढ़ में. But still we have to work very hard. The eye bank has to work very hard for getting तो इसलिए मीडिया का रोल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आई बैंक के फ़ोन नंबर शुड बी एडवर्टाइज्ड रेगुलरली सो दैट पीपल कम टू नो. सेकंड इज़ वी नीड देयर कॉन्फिडेंस कि अगर हम फ़ोन उठाएं तो क्या होगा. तो जब वो क्या होता है कि हमारी आई बैंक की टीम है, इट इज़ ऑन कॉल 24 आवर्स and they respond, but sometimes there may be one or two calls simultaneously. So कभी कभी हो सकता है कि आधा एक घंटा लग जाए या 1.5 घंटा भी लग जाए, as long as the family knows how to take the precautions कि आइस बैग रखना है, फैन ऑफ कर देने हैं, आई को थोड़ा हेड को थोड़ा एलिवेट करके रखना है. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ प्रिकॉशन दैट कैन बी डन. As long as they take that precaution, the eye will not get spoiled. And हमारे पीजीआई आई बैंक में मेजॉरिटी जो कलेक्शंस है, आई वुड से टू द ट्यून ऑफ मोर देन 80% इज़ थ्रू हॉस्पिटल कॉर्नियल रिट्रीवल प्रोग्राम, जो इस बारी अब पिछले कुछ सालों से इट हैज़ गॉट स्ट्रेंथन्ड with the role of the nurses coming in. So what happens is whenever there is a death in PGI iBank gets a call and we screen the death details, and then those the family is counseled to donate the eye to the iBank.
Dr.
Even
Parul,
if I
आपने
haven't placed my eyes before my death and I die, so it can be done.
Madam, in India, what the rule says is that your immediate family has to agree to your eye donation.
So even if I haven't pledged and they
Yes,
fine.
yes. Even if you haven't pledged, it is they can still donate. Yeah.
That's a very good thing.
Yes, and because a lot of people think that we did not pledge the eye, so that this person's eye cannot be donated. So that's I think it's a very important myth to be removed. Yes.
So as you said, 300 this donation
Till now.
till now.
Yes.
And 113 pre-COVID. So do you have any number? The urban area and the rural area. कहाँ से ज़्यादा donation होती है?
As I told you, यहाँ पर जो PGI में deaths होती हैं ना, PGI may be having between I think 12 to 20 deaths a day. That is the rough figure. Maybe
12 and 20.
no, maybe you should say maybe 10 to 15 deaths a day, right? So when the 10 to 15 deaths a day are occurring, so in that case, that information comes, no? And even if one person agrees, one family agrees to donate, over a period of time, in 30 days, we would be collecting 60 corneas in a
डॉक्टर साहब, जैसे पेशेंट्स की जो नंबर्स हैं उसमें इजाफा हो रहा है डे बाय डे, फैकल्टी और एस्टेब्लिशमेंट में भी आप प्रोपोर्शनली उसमें कोई है tackle with this problem?
Sir, this is the first institute in the country to have an MCH program in cornea, cataract and refractive surgery. तो ये तो सुपर स्पेशलाइजेशन हो गई है कॉर्नियल ट्रांसप्लांट में. तो ये तो अभी 2 साल पहले शुरू हुआ है. सर हैज बीन वेरी मच इन्वॉल्वड.
आपके जो टैकल कर रहे हैं उसको डॉक्टर्स की संख्या भी बढ़ रही है.
We are training the manpower who can do the transplantation surgery. Many people from Haryana, Punjab, Himachal come as trainees also for 3 months to 6 months. So they see, we train them and
तो वहाँ शुरू हो गए सराउंडिंग स्टेट्स में?
हाँ, पंजाब में भी करते हैं, यहाँ हरियाणा में भी होता है. There are, I mean, all medical colleges are doing most of in Haryana, Rohtak medical colleges here.
Approximately कितने एक्सपर्ट्स को हम लोग ट्रेन कर चुके हैं?
The offhand, it will be difficult. Like this program was started recently only, but we have to find out from our records how much
तो होंगे
minimum.
Now the rules are relaxed in the sense कि अगर if the government identifies a government practitioner and if the practitioner comes and spends a period of I would say 3 to 4 months, जो पंजाब गवर्नमेंट से बात हुई थी, तो they will be considered as trained to perform corneal transplant. ये एक period of time है. I think it depends on the government. What is the period of time? So
Once the person undergoes a specific period of training in an institute like PGI, AIMS, जो हमारी हैं, so they are deemed to be surgically fit once the person already has a prerequisite experience beforehand. So we can generate cornea specialists from here.
So even from military, people have come in last 4-5 years who have been trained, who were here for almost more than a year, and they have gone back and started eye bank at their respective places though they keep on rotating throughout the country because military services are not fixed. Every 3 years they have to rotate. So
Even
that's
Jammu
how.
Kashmir government, they have sent people here. We have people
I
from
think at
Amritsar.
this point of time, the shortage is more of the tissue, the cornea,
Tissue, yeah.
rather than the surgeons. Surgeons are definitely needed more, but I think
After death.
इसमें फैक्टर बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि किस कंडीशन में कॉर्निया को हमने स्टोर किया है, कितनी जल्दी हार्वेस्ट किया, कितने अच्छे से हार्वेस्ट हुआ है, स्टोर हुआ है. एंड द लाइफ ऑफ कॉर्निया, आजकल नए मीडिया आ गए हैं. सो व्हाट वी डू इज़ कि हम कॉर्निया को निकाल के वी प्लेस इट इन अ मीडिया. सो आजकल जो मीडिया हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं, इट गिव्स मे बी अराउंड ऑलमोस्ट 10 days, 8 to 10 days. सो पहले होता था कि हम पेशेंट को एडमिट करके रात को 2 बजे भी ऑपरेट, 4 बजे ऑपरेट करना पड़ता था. अब यह है कि हम इसको शेड्यूल कर सकते हैं इन अ बेटर वे, ताकि हमारे सर्जिकल रिजल्ट्स इम्प्रूव फर्दर. नाउ आवर सर्जिकल रिजल्ट्स हैव इम्प्रूव सो मच with the use of this new technology, new media. There are new kinds of microscope, new equipment which is there in PGI. We are using lasers to cut the tissue now, which earlier जैसे scissor होता था या blade होता था, we are now using the laser, the femtosecond laser. We were practically the first in the country to use the femtosecond laser to perform corneal grafts. So although it is a little expensive, but उसके results are far better.
डॉक्टर पारुल, कितनी एक्टिविटीज हुई और कहाँ क्या क्या हुआ?
Activities were conducted in various schools, various colleges, and various public places. And we had, first of all, we had the painting competition, which was organized by the Lions Club along with us, along with PGI Eye Department. And the painting
साथियों, मैं तो एक बात कहना चाहूँगा, जब सारे